Mexico City's probably been it has been the best trip we ever had. The best Airbnb, the best people, the best just everything, the best food, the best prices, the best all the way around, just the best everything. Alright guys, so me and Sarah just landed. We're officially in Mexico City. The flight was incredible. The city is so massive, so we're gonna take a taxi to our hotel and just start exploring.
Alright, welcome to my vlog. If you guys aren't aware, my name is Eddie F. Diaz. Please subscribe if you guys are into travel. I do reviews, different kinds of content, but for today, I want you guys to sit back and relax and enjoy our trip to Mexico City. Alright guys, so we just landed to the location and now we're looking for our Airbnb, and I'm pretty sure this is it right here. Yeah, we are fat. No, I'm just kidding. It's a very small elevator. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Alright guys, so we're officially in the Airbnb and I'm gonna go give you guys a tour. It's a pretty small one, but we got an amazing view and I'm really excited to show that to you guys. So here we go. We're gonna start with our kitchen. We got a nice fridge. We got water, great kitchen. Sarah just turned on the AC. Big old TV, thank goodness. We can watch our man Freddy. Here's our bathroom. Nice kitchen. Pretty decent sized bed. With the TV, we got closets. Everything's chill. Now the reason why we got this Airbnb is because of this. A wraparound, and already my heart started pounding. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't lock us out.
I didn't.
Okay. Hey, look at this.
Wow, look at this church.
Whoa. Look at that church.
Look at all those buildings over there too. Dang. It's huge. Alright guys, we're gonna take some time to chill, get ourselves together and enjoy this for a minute. But I just have to show you guys some of the cool things that we have here in our apartment. We came in and we just saw this. That is so cool. And then Casera opened the fridge and check this out.
3, 2, 1.
They gave us complimentary drinks, and my favorite thing of all that I do back at home, ice cold glass with ice makers.
Game on, doggy.
Man,
let's get some NAs. Sarah.
NAs, and probably try not to get drunk because we want to enjoy this as much as we can. So
come to Mexico City. Stay at this Airbnb.
This is the shit.
This is the shit.
Alright guys, so today's our second day. It's like 7:45. Time kind of moves slow here, which is nice. I wasn't feeling so good yesterday, so when we got back, kind of just had no energy, so I pretty much slept. But Mexico City is a really nice place where you can relax, so I feel a little bit better, but I'm gonna try to just power through. We're gonna go see some museums. I'm making us some coffee, gonna try to make us some breakfast, and just get this day started. So let's go.
Mexico City has art everywhere. Even some of their smallest parks that we visited had some piece of art on display. The city is filled with culture, heart, and anywhere you walk you can just feel alive. Mexico City is beautiful like that. How do you feel about Mexico City so far?
Enjoying it. It's awesome. And like going to New York last year, you know, New York, you're like assholes to elbows with everyone. Not the case here. This is so much bigger. People are very polite. The biking is very user-friendly. Come to Mexico. Cheers.
All right, cheers. Our first torta of the trip. All right, let's try it out. 90 pesos, like $4.
Steak and ham.
So good. What do you think?
Steak, ham, and egg, and also muy bien.
Muy bien.
So we made our way to the Museo Nacional de Antropología, which has an array of artifacts from multiple indigenous civilizations.
kind of tying the history of North America together a little bit. It provided a glimpse of who our ancestors were, and in some way maybe who we will be. This museum gave me a visceral feeling of some identity as to where Mon people come from, and I highly suggest you visit the Museo de Antropología and add that to your trip, because in fact it's the most visited museum in Mexico, and it's the 17th most visited museum in the world.
As soon as we came out, we saw something interesting coming on, so I wanted to show you guys a little bit of it.
So this is called the Danza de los Voladores, which translates to Dance of the Flyers. This is where 5 people will climb up a pole. It's about 100 feet tall, and 4 people will go ahead and just leap, and they will like fly their way down. And there's a 5th person, and that 5th person will stay up on top dancing and also singing on the flute. So pretty crazy to watch. It's a little bit mesmerizing.
Alright guys, so it's really late because Sarah and I were enjoying some time alone, and we decided to go to sushi. It's currently 11 o'clock, which is kind of late here. We're at Kura Sushi, and so let's go check out the food and taste it.
That sauce is fire.
This is my 3rd out of 6. I only get half.
Alright guys, so we're trying to get a bike. The time that it's over where you can't ride them anymore is 12:30. It's not 12:30 yet, but they're getting kind of hard to find. And bro, these streets are empty. It's midnight and it's empty. I mean, there's still people drinking and stuff, but there's nobody on these streets. It's actually pretty cool, and I don't feel scared. I feel safe to walk home. So even though we shouldn't walk home still, you know, let's go get some bikes. Alright guys, so today is a new day, and we are going to the Museum of Frida Kahlo, and we're going to take a bus there. So I'm really excited to show you guys the transportation here.
Our hotel is located in the area of La Condesa. We wanted to go to Frida Kahlo's museum, so we took several buses to get there. The museum is actually located in Culiacan.
Alright guys, so we're here at the house and the Museum of Frida Kahlo, but unfortunately they have no tickets until December 3rd, and that's like 3 weeks away. So if you do decide to come to this museum, get your tickets way in advance, because it's no joke. Alright guys, so we are on our way to a museum, Anaqualapacte, I don't know. But along the way, there's this long brick wall with nothing but beautiful art and just incredible colors. This place is so beautiful. Alright guys, I'm really excited. We got some donuts and some conchas. I'm really excited to try this donuts from Mexico, so here we go. Right here is amazing. Okay, so we are on our way to the museum, but we saw this restaurant. It smelled super good, so we pulled over. We're kind of hungry, so we're just gonna get a small bite, but I want to show you guys the restaurant because it's beautiful. Okay, y'all, we just finished eating there. Probably the best taco de bistec I've ever had in my entire life. You should go there. I had 2 tacos and 1 taquito, and I'm full as hell. All the food here is rich and heavy and very, very fucking good.
For our next museum, we went to visit Anahuacalli. The word itself means house surrounded by water. The museum was designed by muralist Diego Rivera and contains a vast collection of pre-Columbian artifacts, many cool statues, many different art from Mexican artists, and even a shrine that was dedicated to Frida Kahlo. Inside, it felt like a real temple. The air was cool, and once you made your way to the top, there was an incredible view.
Alright guys, we're finally leaving Anahuacalli, and we're gonna make our way to the National Palace of Mexico City. So it's gonna be about an hour. We're taking the bus, 15-minute walk to the bus stop, 1 bus, and then 15 minutes of walking. This time here goes by so slow, and I'm really excited to see the big Mexican flag and just see the palace and see the cathedral and to keep this journey going.
What is the palace comparative to in the U.S.?
I would want to say the White House. I'm not too sure, but that's my closest guess.
Okay. And Mexico City is the capital, right?
I think so.
Okay.
It's definitely, yeah, I would say the capital. I'm not too sure, but there are 20 million people that live in the city, and I just learned that it is the 6th largest in the world. So
Very safe
that's
here.
very crazy, yeah. So if you can, please come check out Mexico City, learn about the culture, learn about Mexicans, learn about the natives and the indigenous. And coming here, I feel like I learned so much more of my indigenous roots. You know, we are two indigenous people. We have that blood and we are proud of it, and nothing like connecting with the roots. So yeah, watch out, trees like to touch you out here.
While Mexico City's traffic is considered the worst in the world, their public transportation, in my opinion, is extremely easy. And with dedicated bus lines, you get to places relatively quick compared to taking an Uber or a car. But do be warned, the buses and trains tend to get extremely packed, and at one point we were sardining a train. But I promise you, it's nothing you can't handle. So take public transportation.
Wow, 80.
Vaya. Ahora los pinches cuatro de aquí
Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Oh, look behind you.
I know.
Alright guys, so we are officially on the bus to go to see the pyramids. It has been a very long morning, a lot of stresses, but we finally figured it out. And honestly, it's super easy to get around here, but just took us a minute to figure it out. So
We took an Uber to the Central de Autobuses del Norte. From there, you could take a bus anywhere, but we were going to the pyramids, so it was really nice to be able to take a bus and not have to pay tolls. Super convenient.
so we finally made it to the pyramids of Teotihuacan. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but it's amazing. It's beautiful. I'm ready to show you guys what's up. So let's go look at some pyramids. How you feeling, Hannah?
Good, excited.
Good. Alright guys, so we're here at the pyramids. It's insane, it's massive. It's crazy. They got these little ass stairs. That's fucking terrifying. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that is a steep climb, and it is, your heart is pounding the whole time.
Visiting the sacred place was very surreal. This is real evidence of a civilization that was not only complex, but extremely intelligent. These pyramids have been around for hundreds and hundreds of years, and we got to walk through them. It was just crazy to imagine what it was like so many years ago.
Okay guys, so after a long process of trying to get home from the pyramids, Kasera and I finally found ourselves chilling. She got a non-alcoholic, and so we were able to go ahead and get a Michi, Tecate Zero, and then I got me a Sol, and so we're gonna get a little bit of bite and maybe bar hop. But yeah, I'm excited to just enjoy our last day.
It's the first Michi of the trip for me. It's a big deal. It's only the last night, but no big deal.
And sorry if it's loud. That's just how Mexico City is. It's loud as heck, but
Okay?
I love it. Alright guys, so it is our last day here. We just finished cleaning the Airbnb, enjoying the view. I know it's a little bright out there. Mexico City's probably been the best trip we ever had. The best Airbnb, the best people, the best, just everything, the best food, the best prices, the best, all the way around, just the best everything. And trying to communicate with the locals has been a fun time. Learned a lot more Spanish, and I'm ready to come back as soon as possible. We're gonna try to go get some more gifts and stuff like that. So we have about 3 hours to shop, come back, and go to the airport, and I'm gonna miss it out here.
Just to share with you guys a little bit of an intimate moment. This is the first time me and Casera visited a church ever, and we actually prayed here. I grew up Catholic. I think she grew up Christian. But to just be at an old church like this and just be together, it was actually a really beautiful feeling, and I haven't felt that religious connection in a long time.
Alright guys, so we have to finish off this before we go to the airport with one last taco stand, and let's try it. Alright, the last tacos. If we want more, we'll get more, but let's try them out. I got pastor and bistec. With a little bit of limon. Then in papas, they have a little bit of fries on top, so Mexico has the best food in the world.
If you made it this far in the video, I just want to say a huge thank you, because you guys are the reason why I continue to make these travel vlogs, and I hope that one day these get big enough to where I can do this as a job. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, follow, give me all the love that you can, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.